Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 13 of our English 30/20 online course. Whew, we made it. It's Thanksgiving week. So I'm going to keep this video really short and sweet. You guys have been really awesome and conscientious as you've been working on your ethnographies. This week is our week to finalize those papers and submit them by Sunday night, midnight. I've had some great meetings with some of you who have taken me up on my offer for extra office hours and talking about your literature reviews or anything else about your projects. And in this video, I'm going to show you what's going on this week. It's not a lot. It's just finalizing your ethnographies, basically. I'll still be available for a few office hours this week, so make sure you shoot me an email if you still want to talk. The thing that I'm going to mostly focus on in this video is just to quickly go over the overarching outline for your ethnographies so that as you guys are revising and getting them fixed up this week, you feel really confident about your organization and your main argument. Then I'm going to talk a little bit about the writing showcase, which is coming up in 2 weeks. So remember, this is going to be a virtual event that we all participate on Friday, December 4th from noon to 2. You don't have to participate that whole time, but we are going to be contributing some of our work from this semester, and we'll be participating on multiple platforms. So I'll talk to you a little bit about that at the end of this video. For now, I'm going to switch over to my Canvas view and walk you through what we've got going this week. All right. So check it out, week 13. I just want to give you guys some props here. As I scroll up, look at all the work that we have done. We've gone through 2 projects completely, and look at all the work that you guys have done. We've spent so many weeks working on this ethnography as you guys have been taking field notes in your work with St. Vincent Sarah Fisher. It's pretty awesome. And now here we are in the last week. So the overview this week is pretty simple. Like I said, you want to watch this week's instructor video, which you're already doing. Review anything that needs to be reviewed, any sources, anything in your field notes. You're just revising and finalizing your ethnography papers. Because, woo! By Wednesday, hopefully you've got the majority of your stuff done so that you can take a nice break for Thanksgiving. Even though it's going to look different for a lot of us this year, I am just wishing everyone a really healthy, peaceful, nice Thanksgiving. And I hope that everyone's doing well. This is where I want to take a moment to say that if you are in need, if you just want to reach out to me, shoot me an email and let me know if you need to be looped in to a Thanksgiving. I am willing to Zoom you in to my family's Thanksgiving. Or just if you need like an email, some kind of communication over break, if you feel like maybe it'll be a little lonely for you, please contact me. And I will do my best to put you in touch with either myself or if you just need to talk to someone. Remember, we have CAPS on campus. There's lots of supports available for you if that's something that you need. So please don't hesitate to let me know. Otherwise, hopefully everyone will enjoy some food and some fun and some family, maybe, hopefully, in a good way, in a safe way. Yeah, it's going to be weird Thanksgiving, but I still think it's going to be good. I was reading an article today, just like a little blog post from the Atlantic, or I can't remember the publication now, but it was saying that there is scientific evidence that gratitude affects the molecular structure of our brains in a good way, in a way that helps us live longer and helps keep our gray matter in our brains functioning. So there's something to this gratitude thing, and I hope this Thanksgiving we can all take a minute to be grateful for all the things we have, and in particular health this year. All right, So this is what this week looks like. Your project 3 is due. Upload your final draft to Canvas by midnight on Sunday, or contact me if you are going to need an extension. If you need some more time, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email and we can absolutely negotiate that. Okay, so when it comes to your ethnography, I'm going to pull us back here to loop around to that assignment sheet, just to kind of be our talking point here. All right, so for this Project 3 assignment, your ethnography, the goal here is to create a piece of research writing, okay? So here, your ethnography, it is a primary research method. So if you've ever heard the term MRAD, which is a like acrostic that talks about the traditional setup of a research paper, an ethnographic research paper isn't that much different. It will have an introduction, a literature review, a methods section, a results section, and a discussion conclusion section. So those are the 5 sections that I am looking for in your ethnography paper. So even though we haven't always been super linear, we definitely have worked in stages and gotten a lot of these pieces already written. You wrote your literature review, you wrote your methods section, you've already written your results section. So at this point, perhaps all you need to actually draft is your introduction and your discussion conclusion. You may have already also started on your discussion conclusion. So one of the things I want to reiterate is that you should have one central claim or argument that you're making. It could be, you can posit it in the form of a question, but if you do create a research question within your introduction, you need to answer that question in your discussion. So at some point in your paper, there needs to be a clear claim statement of what your paper is contributing to the literature. So we've got this introduction. There should be your literature review, which you guys just have done some phenomenal work on, at least the ones that I have seen. You're synthesizing all your secondary information. But we said a literature review is usually in the shape of a funnel. So it goes from broad, more general information to more specific, to more specific, to more specific to your actual research question. And then from there, you can transition into your methods section, which is where you start to describe how you answered your research question. So you say what you did, you say what you found in your results section, and then in your discussion conclusion, you say why it matters to the literature. Does that make sense? So that's why we kind of put it in that order. You're sort of trying to create within your introduction and lit review a funnel that takes your readers through all of the scholarship that you've synthesized to either the gap that, like, hey, nobody's really talking about this, or nobody's done a primary study to look at this, or I'm thinking this. It's all coming down to what you're contributing to this body of literature. And then in the methods and the results, you describe how you went about doing this work. The results shows exactly what happened, what you found. And then in the discussion, you say why it matters, both in terms of the study that you did. So what's the significance? What does it mean? And then you say why it matters or what it means to the literature. Does that make sense? So the whole thing, you're trying to situate yourself within the literature to find out something new that you're contributing to the literature. Hopefully that wasn't too cyclical of an explanation. But I just wanted to go over the outline and why we do it the way we do it. Okay, so I'm going to switch back to my full view, talk to you guys about the showcase, and wish you all happy Thanksgiving. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk to y'all about is the writing showcase. It's coming up in 2 weeks, and here's the thing. This week is the week to decide how you are going to participate. There are multiple platforms that we'll be using. Our main home base is the CLC Facebook page, where we're going to be hosting some live video streams with Ask Me Anything type interactions between instructors like me and students like you, and peer mentors and other instructors from outside of our classes. It's going to be bananas. The main way that you can participate in the writing showcase is, of course, to show up and interact either on a Facebook video or on a Zoom panel where we're going to have peer mentors talking about their experiences and answering questions from you guys. There are going to be Flipgrid videos of students talking through their work. And what I've just highlighted for you are some of the main ways for you to participate. Obviously, being there, commenting, chatting. But thing number 1, posting or sending me something that you have written this semester that you're particularly proud of to post to the Facebook page. Another way that you can participate is by creating an interactive Flipgrid video where you talk through a piece of your own work. So that is a really cool way to kind of get interaction from your peers and your peers outside of our class, because folks will be able to post videos back and forth talking about the work that you present. The third way that you can participate is to create a video of yourself talking through an important interaction that you had this semester. It could be with your peer mentor, it could be with myself, your instructor, it could be with a fellow student. But those are the 3 ways. And I need to know which one you guys are going to pick by December 1st. So that is a week from tomorrow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post a discussion thread to our Canvas site in this week's setup. And I'd like everybody to respond telling me which one of those 3 things that you're going to do to participate. And whatever it is you choose, I need you to send it to me, whether it's a Flipgrid video or the asynchronous video of yourself talking about an interaction, or if it's just a piece of your own writing that you want to post to Facebook. I need that by December 1st. So make sure that you take note of those options. Get on the discussion thread to claim your spot. I don't know how many openings we have for Flipgrid videos. I don't know how much space we have for the asynchronous videos. So if you want to do those, you better quick claim them, okay? I probably need at least 3 or 4 per section of each one of those things. So feel free to, volunteer to do more than one if it tickles your fancy. Otherwise, please respond to the thread this week and send me your asynchronous videos or your piece of writing for next Tuesday. Whew, okay, it's exciting. We're getting rolling. We're heading into the real fun part of the semester, which is where we get to reflect on all the stuff that we have been learning and all the cool things that we've been doing. So, I think that's all I have for you. Have a great rest of your week. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And I just want you guys to know I am grateful for you. You guys have been just amazing students, and you've been working so incredibly hard and doing incredibly thoughtful service learning in this class, even though it's been under incredibly difficult circumstances. I'm so, so proud of you. I hope that you have a great break, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.